Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Tragic Life here with Tomb Raider 3 Remastered. Be right back, actually. Alright, I had to mute the TV. Alright. So last time we went through the crash site and we bought a bunch of dinosaurs, because why not, right? It's Tomb Raider. Doesn't necessarily have to make sense, but hey, we're doing alright. So now we're moving on to the next level, which is the Madubu Gorge. 3 secrets, 12 pickups, 16 kills, and 9 save crystals. Now, there's 2 ways to beat this level. There's the easy way where you'll skip 2 secrets and miss a bunch of stuff. That's not how we do it. We're going to try to get every single thing. I will give you a heads up. This level includes the kayak, and the kayak is a nightmare. Okay, you just scared me, sir. Alright, well, we do have a new bad guy. It is a lizard. They breathe poison. And yes, they will poison you. Kind of makes sense, right? Those words all work together. But like I said, there's not a lot of bad guys in this level, so we'll go ahead and count that one. Alright. I knew he was coming, I just wasn't exactly sure where. Alright. Okay, so here, if you look under here, there should be an opening. I don't really see it, but... Oh, right there, in the roof. That's the shortcut. That's the quick way. That's not the way we're going to go. We're going to go the long way. Alright, so we're still going to go this way. We're going to start here. Okay. There's some items to grab in here. So, once you're in here, there's actually a trap door over there that drops you down to the kayak. We're not going that way. We're going to come back out here because we're not going to do anything easy. Because why would we do that? So we're going to come over here. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this, guys. This is going to be similar to the river level where we had to do the backtracking and stuff, I think. Okay. If you fall in the river, you die. Like that. Okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. I should read everything. Ah. Alright, so let's try this again. So, just take a few small steps, so that should be good right there, hopefully. It's not. Alright. We're going to get it. Okay, we made it. Alright. Okay. You can pull up here. Don't. You want to make sure you're on the left side of that because if you touch the water, you die. I think we've established that now, right? Any touching of the water, death. All right. So there's our first of 9 save crystals. There is a button here. All right. Okay. If I'm lucky, we don't have to use the kayak. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what it wanted me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it. Oh, I grabbed the wrong spot. No biggie. We knew this was going to be hard. I told you it was going to be hard. I'll just save now. It wasn't that too difficult to get there, let's be honest. Alright, so we're back here. Let me go ahead and save because this isn't a hard jump, but I did make the jump wrong last time. And I made it wrong this time. See, that's why we save. I'm trying to get better at it because I have a tendency to forget. There we go. Still not good. All right. Wooden gate on the right, then turn right into the open doorway. Step off the ledge. So Slide down and turn left and step. Don't jump off the edge onto the slope below. Immediately jump forward. Oh. Okay. Alright, we got a third lizard. I should have pulled out my shotgun or something. Alright. Alright, across the wooden bridge. Alright, we got our second crow, so before you go back, make sure you turn around. Because there's going to be somebody waiting for us. Oh, he can't get me. There's a staircase. That's nice. Where's my... Alright, that's our fourth lizard. We have 12 more things to kill. Okay. Alright, we're going to cross that wooden bridge again. Turn right, we're going to head up. Alright, we got another lizard. Alright, he didn't get us. Okay. I'm a little confused what it's talking about. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's a save thing. We can't get that. Okay, a little alcove here. And a button. Okay. 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 Okay, down right to the section, climb over wall to climb up the slope above you. Alright, so we opened that door there. Good. Alright, it's been a while since we saved, so let's go ahead and save. Alright. Alright, we got our 6th kill and our first secret. Alright. Okay, I think this is what we came for. Alright, that's all that's in here. I might be wrong. Good place to save. Nah. Okay. Alright, it says save here if you can, so I'm going to go ahead and listen. I didn't know it was that short of a... Still didn't get it. There is a pool you can jump into, but I'm trying not to do that. Right. All right, so be careful here, because if you jump on that platform directly in front of you, it lights on fire. Okay. Okay. We just want to make sure we killed him. All right, we got our fourth crystal. All right. If you drop here, there's a pool below you, but it's full of piranhas, so don't do that. Okay. Alright, we're going to climb up into the doorway. We're going to crawl through the ledge. So if you go to the left here, you'll find a kayak. But you'll miss some secrets, so don't go that way. If I remember correctly, this part's going to make me want to pull my hair out. I kind of remember this. I'm going to die a couple times. So you want to put your back against the right side of the ledge, right? Walk 5 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, since I've done that now, I'm just going to save here so we ain't got to do that. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got our second secret, although we didn't grab anything. Okay. 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 Where are we on our items? We're halfway. Okay, so we go back the way that we came. This looks like it's going to be a difficult jump. Okay. I'm so confused. That wasn't that difficult. Did I do it easy? Oh, because I'm not at the difficult jump. That was the easy jump. The difficult jump's coming. Alright, so this is the difficult jump. It's right here. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, so we're aiming for that rock right there. And that's deceptively difficult. So you're going to go backwards. We're going to go left. As far as we can. We're going to take one side step right. So you want her face just a smidge of the overhang, see it? Alright. If you angle her too far right, she'll hit her head on the block when you jump. Too far left and she'll miss the landing. That looks about perfect. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, I made it. First try, maybe. We're gonna count it, because boy, we made it. Alright. Now what? Okay. Alright. Now we're back to where we started. Alright. Crocodiles. We just killed 2. Alright. Not exactly sure where the switch is. There it is. Okay, so here comes the part of the level that's going to be very frustrating. This kayak is very difficult, and I mean very difficult to control. I'm not looking forward to this. This is really the end of this. So before we go left, we want to go backwards. So I'm going to go to save here because I absolutely hate the kayak. Okay. All right, we're going to save here because I'm going to miss this. There is a save crystal. I need to be on the left side. Okay. There's a big current here. All right, let's make sure that was the one that I'm trying to get. Maybe making sure that I'm not missing one that it's trying to show me, because... All right. All right. That was the correct one. This is not a hard level, or long level, but this is where it's going to get good. All right, so now that we got that, we want to stay to the left. We're already on the wrong side. Okay. Okay, so all right, we're going to save here because there's actually a way to turn those off. All right, so this is where both paths finally coincide. What's our... Okay. So when you go over these waterfalls, make sure you're paddling backwards a little bit so that you don't take as much damage. All right, so let me make sure we're doing this right because we have a choice here, and one of them is right and one of them is wrong. All right, so let's see. Pause right here. Let's see. At the bottom, the current carries you off to the left. At the bottom, the current carries you off to the left. Find it by paddling hard to the right and into the cave, into the dangling black rock. So we want to go right. Okay. All right, let's see. If you're swept off to the left, the only thing you miss is a single save power up crystal. But we want that. So so we come here, we get a split, choosing your path, channel left or right. The left channel, you'll probably get more damage, but you get an extra. All right, so we want to go left, even though it's going to hurt. All right. Okay. All right, we want to go left. No. Can we turn around, please? All right. No, 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 no. Alright. So we're going to go here because there is a save crystal that's very hard to get here. We want to aim for the right side of this. We also want to make sure our life is full. We're going to get it. I kind of have an idea where it is now. That should be it right there. Ah, so close. So close. All right. Ah. Ooh, they weren't lying. All right. All right, we're looking for a place to paddle. All right, hold on. Where are we going? All right, where are we going? I'm not really sure why that door is not open. Be right back. What am I missing? Okay. I think we gotta go up. You can't go up the one on the right, but you can go up the one on the left. All right, yep, this is where we're supposed to be. Don't jump in the water, it's death, but here we go. All right, now what? Now we're gonna go for the third secret. I don't see a tunnel. Okay. Okay, so I think it's this one on the left. Yep. Can you go the other way? Why can't I go the other way? Like, I keep... Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so we got secret 3. Our final secret, although we can't grab the items yet. That'll come later. Can you... Alright, we're going back to the plug room. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. Alright, that wasn't cool. I'm poisoned. I didn't know I was poisoned. That sucks. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I got the gator. Okay, so we should be at 11 kills. 7 items, good stuff. Alright. So I think at this point we're really at the end of the level. Burning torch. Good place to save. Alright. So when you jump out of the kayak, also make sure that you do it in the middle of the room. If you get sucked up by the rapids, well, did I? All right, so we're headed over there. I think for the most part we're done with the kayaking. I think we may need a kayak to the end, but for the most part that was it. Alright, so I'm going to save here because fire. And that's why we saved. Alright, we're going to save again because same problem. I think we made it. 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 Alright, we made it. Alright. It's probably a good place to save again because we just made it past flyer. Alright. Alright, we got the rocket launcher. Hey! Alright. Alright. It's making me nervous. Alright. Alright. Okay, so the meanness of this one, because there's always meanness, right? Is if you're on the wrong spot here, you won't make it. So you want to go a little bit to the right. Alright, we made it. Instead of going all the way back, we're going to go here. So you want to jump straight up here. If you try to jump forward and grab, you'll miss. I don't know why that's guaranteed, but it is. Okay. So we're going to save right here. Nope. All right, we made it. All right, now what? All right, wants us to go left. All right, we made it. Let's go ahead and save. We're close, guys. All right. This should be all of the items in the level. It is. We've got all the secrets. We're missing a couple kills. And we need 2 more save points. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to go this way. We're almost done, but now we got a bunch of traps. This looks like a fun jump, so saving we are going to. Okay. This one looks a little tricky. I feel like if I jump straight, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to have to go at an angle. All right. So that platform right there, you're seeing right there, the first one, you don't want to step on it. It looks slippery, doesn't it? Yep, it is. Which is mean, because you're so tired of climbing at this point, you're ready to get off, and you let go here, and goodbye, you're dead. Excuse me. So keep going until you passed it. Alright. So we're going to save again, because this is going to get a little difficult, because, you know. Alright, so keep going forward. There's a long drop here. Alright. I see it. You know they're never going to do it 3 times in a row, right? Okay. We're going to save here because this is not fun. Is that another boulder? Whew! Alright, so we're back here. Okay, so this doesn't make sense, but that's fine. This is not going to be a fun jump. Alright. I don't think we went this way. Don't worry about the bats. They're harmless. I wish we moved a little bit faster. Oh, Lord. I'd say, could she climb any slower, but we already know the answer. Of course she could. See if my wife messaged me. Alright. Alright, so let's see. What are we doing now? Alright. Alright, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is going to be a while because we're going to save a couple times because, again, I remember dying here a lot. Okay. Well, I did good, and then I kept running. I will be right back, guys. All right, and I'm back. I did this route, I just didn't stop running on time. All right. So you went this way last time you opened up this crystal. If you do this right here, you'll trigger it. Or maybe it's the other side. One of those sides will trigger this so you can still get it, okay? Alright, oh. Alright, that's 8. We need one more of those. Okay. Alright, so it says in order to get back, you want to do the same thing. You're going to run that way. You're not going to hold the action button. You're just going to jump. Alright. Okay. There's a way to land here without losing any health. We're going to try to do it. Okay. Right there. Got another lizard. That brings us up to a total of 12 kills overall. That's nice. Okay. Oh, right there. What? Left, use the switch. Follow the dark passage. Okay. I didn't read all the rules. Alright. That's 10 lizards. Is that 16 kills or is that 13? 13. So 10. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. All right. Okay. Here comes the hard part. We're at the end of the level. I was hoping to just land in it, but whatever. Alright, before we start this, we want to make sure we have full life. We do. Alright, here we go. So we did something with that. When we pulled that switch, we opened up something. When you go in here, this is scary. Just know. You haven't done this before. This is going to get very, very scary. As you can see... Yep. All right. That hurt a lot, but we made it. Now, the good news, did I get him? I did. Alright. I'm going to go under here. Oh, that's not it. Under the ledge. Yep. We're going to pull the switch here. And then we're going to book it because that's going to release 2 more gators. Now, you can skip these guys if you want. We don't do that. And that should be 16 kills. 8. We're missing... Alright, hold on. This says there's 9 save crystals. Why didn't I get the 9th? I followed the directions. Okay, so you can only get 8. Let me see. There's a way, but it doesn't sound like it's simple. It sounds like I have to watch a video and do all that, and I'm not doing all that. So we got 8. All right. All right, so I'll see. Wow, that's a cool amount of ammo I used. We'll see you guys next video. Let me make sure there's no video cutting into it. Doesn't look like there is. All right, so until next time, guys, adios, amigos.